The U.S. justice system has come in for strong criticism after the Supreme Court overruled a previous decision to cancel the death sentence for former Black Panther Mumia Abu-Jamal. He was given life in prison after killing a police officer nearly 3 decades ago. But as RT's Christine Frazao reports, some believe that sentence was racially motivated.
My life in fighting to create revolution in America.
It's a fight for now that will go on. Mumia Abu-Jamal, now one of the most well-known political prisoners in the world, continues to write and speak out from behind bars.
When he goes to prison, he becomes one of the most famous African-American journalists out there. And it comes from just the kind of taint and flavor of injustice that surrounds this case, that implicates power, the racism of possibly the judge, the cops, the punishment phase.
That punishment phase, along with the many trials, have now lasted nearly 28 years. Abu-Jamal has already been convicted of shooting and killing Philadelphia police officer Daniel Faulkner in 1981.
So he was still there at the scene, and the gun was by his side, and he tried to pick it up and use it on the police officers who were arriving. One of them kicked it out of his hand. Something like 4 eyewitnesses saw him do it.
The sentencing phase has bounced the case back from district court to the Court of Appeals and then to the United States Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court had decided to hear the case, but now they've decided to throw it out. The reason, based on a ruling they made on a very similar case out of Ohio. That case will now be used as precedent as this one heads back to the Court of Appeals.
But thousands of people around the world hope to make sure that doesn't happen. Over the years, there have been rallies and protests organized by people hoping to free Mumia, thousands who have pledged their support, even a street in Paris named after him.
He was a polarizing political figure even before the Officer Faulkner was murdered, because he was part of the Black Panthers.
Those who support him say he's innocent and was framed because he's black. He continues to declare his innocence from his prison cell.
For him, being a living martyr, having his soapbox, is advantageous for everybody. If he's a dead martyr, he's news for a couple of days, and then he's out of here.
That day, for now, still a long way off. Christine Frazao, RT, Washington, D.C.